this is kinda a little bit big for me. This is my first scripted video, semi-scripted video. I'm also playing as I'm talking, so I think that's part of the reason I'm so nervous right now. Oh shoot, I also just realized I'm going to be reading from my computer screen as well as focusing on the game. This was not a very well thought out plan. I have no intention on playing well now that I realize that. I mean, I'm gonna try, but like... so... I'm no good at writing scripts, and I'm tired, so... I'll see where this goes, where this leads. I really should have, like, recited this in my mind better. Recently, my friends and family life has come into strife. You may remember hybrid Python and Ography, respectively. They both made separate, like, quote-unquote clans. Like heavy air quotes around clan. They really don't seem to like each other much. And I mean, I see why. They generally don't get along very well. Getting shot. So they both don't like each other, and are both vying to get my to get me into their own clan for some reason. I mean, I get it. I'm their, you know, companion in some way, but they're really vying for me. But I decided to make my own little organization thing. So that, you know, they can work together but not actually face each other much.
An intel case has been taken.
So, both sides have their flaws, obviously, and by no means am I a perfect person. By no means whatsoever am I perfect and qualified for this. But I think I can do okay, so I'm gonna try it. So I am way off my script right now.
A case has been returned.
Never said I was good at it. In fact, I explicitly stated I was bad at it. Ooh. Yoink.
Nice work.
So instead of having to play both sides like a little backstabber
Capture the intel
liar
case.
person, because I don't want to do that. I made Storm Legion 66.
Make your selection.
I made Storm Legion 66, aptly named, because somebody else wanted, because somebody else took the name for a PS4 community, and that's probably the amount of rewrites I wrote for this thing. Why it took me so long to try to write something that's in the long run probably going to be pretty petty and meaningless. Well, I wanted to make it as universally accepting as possible, so instead of just rushing blindly into it, I decided to do something with it. I wanted to make it universally accepting as much as possible, I made it so that instead of fighting some little petty, like, participant war, some, like, participant war or something, like, I have 15 people and you only have 12. Instead of that, I just want to have the people.
An intel case has been taken.
Have people work together, you know?
Intel case dropped.
Like, they don't have to be directly corresponding with each other and stuff like that, but, like, I just want them to be
An
able to
intel
get
case has
along,
been taken.
whether that's from afar or highly unlikely, but indirectly with each other. Or directly or indirectly. I am a mess right now, but oh well. So, like, by no means is this fully fleshed out.
An intel case has been taken. Intel case has been dropped.
Yeah.
An intel case has been taken.
So, back to breaking that strange
An intel
silence.
case has been dropped.
I don't own Discord or anything like that, but
An intel case has been taken.
I guess
Intel case has been
there's
dropped.
There is room to grow. There is most certainly room to grow.
An
I'm just
intel
gonna
case has been
kill
taken.
myself right here to do a challenge. I know that's mean to my team, but I don't feel too
Intel case
confident
dropped.
in our abilities right
An
now.
intel
anyway.
case has been taken. An intel case
So-
has been dropped.
There's a value and a value system and point system.
Intel case has been dropped.
The point system.
Nice work.
Oh wow, we did good. Not that I did much to help. Our values: freedom under
Defend the intel case.
one whole organization.
Make your
Freedom
selection.
under an organization, if you understand what I mean. Like, 'cause I put down under one rule, but that just seems oppressive, and I don't want that. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it so I'm gonna do it to the effect that is most accepting. Oh man. It's freedom under a certain rule set. I mean, I suppose that's basically America in a nutshell, now that I'm thinking about it. But, oh well. So, okay, so, oh my god, I keep just doing this. Loyalty to your original organization of choice, as well as to the greater whole. I mean, you can also join just the straight up Storm Legion 66 in general, but like, and it's not to where I forgot to explain this. I'm realizing that now. I forgot to explain this. I'm not gonna be like forcing you to choose like us, like Storm Legion 66 or some other group. I'm not gonna be forcing you through that, because that's exactly what I myself wanted to avoid. So instead, it's gonna be it's just how do I put this? It's the absorption of a clan, of like a clan or a group, as opposed to a complete overlap. I have no idea what just happened. So you don't have to choose. You just suggest. Just suggest to whoever's in charge. Like, pretty much where I got this idea was from the YouTuber, weird name, but Woof Woof Wolf, who is
Congratulations, defenders.
Who is a, hold on. Okay. Who is a fairly large-sized YouTuber? I don't remember. Let me just look. Yeah, 1,004, I'm subscribed. 1,400, or 143,000. There we go. I said it. Eventually. So I was able to, like, cause he has Xbox, PS4, and PC divisions, like, those three big groups, and then smaller subdivisions under that. I want to replicate something like that, to that degree, where you have your own groups, and you can work with semi-autonomy, but I just want everybody to work together and be all nice to each other, because being mean to each other is not fun. It's better to be nice than to be mean, because that's stuff. That's, yeah. So, yeah.
Protect the case. Make your selection.
Oh yeah, the point system. The point system. This is directly from the script for once. If you are a leader of a group and then what? Oh yeah, then there is much less leeway to the stability of your position. Leeway, if you don't know, being like, I can't really explain leeway. Why can't I explain leeway? How much can be overlooked? How strict it is. I did nothing there. So your subordinates can report, what, like, behavior and insubordination, which sounds very dictatory, but trust me, it's not. I hope not, anyway. There's people all around me. So, as a, well, as like a commander, you will have, 100 points in total. You'll have 100 points in total, and if your point total drops to 0, then you can be voted on, your ousting can be voted on. So, like, it'll be a vote of all the people in the clan, whether or not you should be ousted as leader of your group, and a new one will be voted in. So yeah, as like a regular I don't want to say infantry, but infantry soldier, because I'm basing this largely off of chain of command. If that's what you are, then you'll have 0 points to start off with as opposed to 100, but you can gain points. You can gain points instead of only being able to lose them. Your leader, your captain, or whatever you want to call it, I'm probably just going to call it captain or lieutenant, depending on how many people we have, will be able to deal out points.
Expertly managed defenders.
So you'll be able to rise up the ranks. And
an intel case is waiting to be claimed.
Will be able to
make your selection.
Kind of like how do I put this? Address. No. Go like try they're able to influence like the advisory council. So like, because I'm gonna have
case has been taken.
An advisory council, kind of like the cabinet.
An intel case has been dropped.
United States president. And it'll be basically made up of people
An intel case has been taken.
People I know will tell me the truth and actually like be of help to me, like will actually advise me, you know, instead of somebody who would just
intel
like
case
yes
dropped.
and me, or somebody
an intel case has been taken. An intel case has been dropped. An intel case has been taken.
Instead of that, it's whoever instead of that, it's people I know will take all of it.
Win.
It'll be who will tell me the truth and actually try to help
defend
shape
the intel case.
This thing, this right now
Make
tiny
your selection.
globby mess. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Climb up the ranks, yup. Oh yes, points can be taken from anybody. Points can be taken away from you by anybody that's above you in your respective organization, your respective original group. And anybody can also, anybody in league with you, so the same rank as you, if you have multiple people that's the same rank, can be, can report you. Anybody in the same league as you or below you can report you. And you'll lose points based on that. So any like punishment, quote unquote punishment, will be up to your your leader to decide. So, say you disobeyed, then, there will most definitely be no punishment for just straight up failure. Because most things are going to be a group effort, which cannot be ascribed to one person's failure. And if somebody decides that that is not the case, then if somebody decides that it's not the case, then you bring it up with what I have dubbed the Storm Legion officials. Storm Legion 66 officials. Being me and the advisory council, anybody who is high up in the chain of command in Storm Legion 66. Because I'm just gonna call it Storm Legion. So just beware, weary of that.
An intel case has been taken.
Other than that, there's not really much else to talk about other than, if you're on PS4, because that's what I am on, find me.
Intel case returned.
Oh my god, I can't hit shot.
Nice work.
So I wrote down, find me on PS4 as Tactical Recon 66. TACTICAL capital T AC capital T ACT ICAL capital RECON 66 666. And that will be me. You will see an Assassin's Creed guy for the avatar. So yeah, that's it. Thumbs up.